Hey, welcome to Silver Studio. Today we are going to create a color wheel. It's not only going to help us create a deeper understanding of the colors in the color wheel and how they interact and make other colors. We're also going to create a color wheel using a variety of mediums. That's going to show us how colors look different, whether it's with acrylic paint or watercolor or color pencil or marker or paint pen or oil pastel or crayon. The material you choose matters, and it's going to affect the way that the colors not only work together but look on your paper or canvas or whatever it is. Today we are using paper. It is just clipped to a canvas. We are going to start with finding something round to trace. For this materials color wheel, we are going to start with color pencil, then we're going to go into marker, then we are going to go into acrylic paint, then we will do oil pastel, and then we will do acrylic paint. We want to make sure that we're going to have enough room for all of our circles. So your first circle, the color pencil, is going to be rather small, which works for color pencil because you can kind of fit into small spaces with that tool. So let's find a circle a little smaller than this. So I'll use this resin. I'm going to use this resin semicircle, dragon's eye, whatever you want to call it, to get started. Take my best guess as to where the middle is. This project is a process project. It is not a product project. But either way, it still could look pretty cool, just depending how carefully you make it. So I've got my first circle. Now there are 6 colors in the color wheel, 3 primary and 3 secondary. So the way that I am going to divide my spaces is with 2 triangles. Each triangle is for the primary or the secondary colors. So this is just one layer. I want to have more levels to my color wheel. That is going to be the trickiest part. Trying to make those 6 slices the same size is the trickiest part of this. All right. Because we're doing color pencil for the inner circle of our color wheel, I am going to do a Sharpie outline of my spaces now, because color pencil is not going to cover the Sharpie too well. All right. Now let's get our color pencils. So we have finished the first 2 rings of our medium color wheel, and we've got color pencil and markers, and we're going to do watercolor. This is a really good one to start practicing color mixing. If you haven't done so with the markers, the color pencils, I didn't. Depending on the brand of markers or color pencils, it can be kind of tricky too. But with watercolor, it is a really great way to start practicing how those colors are going to mix and look together, at least with the watercolor, but also just in general, if you are learning how colors mix and what colors they make, this is a great way to practice that. Get into it. So if you noticed, while I was tracing those spaces using the black Sharpie to outline everything, I made a little mistake over here, got a little messy, turned it into a happy accident. I love finding ways to turn things into happy accidents because, again, or I don't know if I said this in this video or a different video, but you are the artist. You get to decide what is right or wrong. So if you want to incorporate your mistakes, go for it. I turned it into a shadow. I could have turned it into a pattern over the line. I could have added designs in the shapes, but I've been into this drop shadow lately. And it's really easy to do that. You just make one side of the line a little bit thicker. Not sevenly, right? It gets gradually wider and then gradually smaller again. But it's a really easy way to add a cool effect, especially if you have trouble making your lines the same width. And if one side always ends up being a little bit thicker, just lean into it. So I did these two with Sharpie, I did this one with Sharpie, this with paint pen, this with paint pen, but it's a little tricky over the oil pastel. Paint pen and oil pastel don't mix very well. Now the last layer, the last ring was the acrylic, and that's dry. So I'm going to use a brush and some black paint and carefully just add my final outlines. So there it is. Again, this is a process project, not a product project. This is a project that shows you different materials, the same colors, how they're going to look. It shows you how different materials mix together. If you did that, and the last three I mixed together, the first two I just used as pre-made colors. But this is a really good project to get you introduced to color and how the different materials or different mediums are going to display colors and mix colors together differently. So I hope you had fun, and come back to the Silver Studio soon. Thanks.